Here we get into some more. About that money, get residuals. Some more.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. They go.
Ooh la la, are we?
She go.
Ooh la la, are we?
We go.
Ooh la la, are we?
Yes.
Ooh la la, are we?
Hey.
Ooh la la, are we?
Shake that knock, bro.
Ooh la la, are we? Ooh la la.
Looking for abs like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. And if this wasn't the fast time, we be getting all that bread. What it do, YouTube? You now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then come on in, take a look around over here. We do sports, hip hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If it's not your first time, then, you know, we appreciate you. You know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And before you leave, for you newbies, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Please hit that notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. You see the masses blinking crazy right now. Right next to the is New York in the house. Is Brooklyn in the house. Staten Island in the house. Yeah, you know what I mean? That part? Yeah, that part. Because right now, the New York Knicks, you know how they say the lottery is the New York Mega. Yeah, the New York Knickerbockers, they the best team in New York right now, baby. Say what? Grab your pearls, even though these are the thicker bees. Say what? Yeah, New York Knicks is the best team in New York right now. In fact, they the best team in the NBA. Crickets? Nah, they the best team in the NBA because they currently on an 8-game win streak, which is the best winning streak right now in the NBA. And so they just beat Atlanta Hawks. Both of them was on the back-to-back. So it's impressive, but Atlanta played yesterday as well. The Knicks on the back-to-back wasn't really looking, they was kind of, you know what I mean, going through the motions a little bit through the third quarter. And then, you know what I mean, Trae Young went down, twisted his ankle or rolled his ankle, came down, I think, on Noel's or somebody going up for the shot. And then after that, the Knicks kind of like took off. They had to go to overtime. But nonetheless, the MVP of New York right now, yeah, the MVP of New York, Julius Randle, 40-piece. Sign language, I mean, 4-piece. Yeah, 40-piece on Atlanta. Drop 40 on their head. Let me get some honey mustard with them 40-piece nuggets I'm about to drop on your head. It's gonna rain on your head, Craig. Like the Knicks looking good, baby. New York Knicks looking good right now. You know what I mean? And yeah, have you seen the other video I did? The last NBA talk video? Yeah, I said Knicks gonna win 9 in a row. Crazy, right? Knicks and winning. The Knicks and winning. West Side. Yeah, the Knicks is winning because of grit, because they brought in, and because they got players on their team that's going to play D. That's going to give effort. They're going to be like me. Like, I'm all the way trash, full disclosure, but I play D. That's about all I can. I can't shoot, can't dribble, but I can play some defense. Hands is real good. I definitely knock the ball away a lot when I play ball, even though I'm trash. I mean, don't pick me, and I'm sure y'all not. But Knicks looking good, B. And I told y'all, they gonna win 9, even though Toronto, that's their next opponent, and then they play Phoenix for the 10th game. Toronto was a bum team this year. Like, Larry was in, he's going to trade, not trade, hold him off, he retiring, he going to be a free agent. And they got a lot of good pieces. That's why, you know what I mean, like, if a superstar would have went there, they probably could have possibly made some noise this year. They got a lot of talent. They played gritty as well. Knicks got a good chance, though, of winning 9 in a row, which hasn't happened since, who knows, right? Like, we in the end game. Tony, there was no other way. I can't even remember when the last time the Knicks won 9 games in a row. More or less 8 games. That's why I said when it was at 6, that's the last NBA video I did. Yeah, that's the last NBA video I did. I'm like, yo, the Knicks, I looked at their schedule. I said, oh, Charlotte, Atlanta, Toronto, Phoenix. Knicks got a shot. And then I was playing around like, yo, if they win, I'm going to eat the chip and all that. And I might eat it later on down the line. Not if they win 10. If they could get 12 wins, because after that, they play Chicago. If they get 10 wins, Zach LaVine is out. And I think their 11th game would be against Chicago. And the season is coming to an end, folks, like this. Lightning fast. So we jockeying for position. We jump from number 6 to number 4. Let me get that 4 spot. That's where they're going to stop at. We're not going to get overzealous. Because even though Brooklyn, currently number 2, Harden came back yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday? And then he's out again. So now it's just KYRIE and the rest of the folks. So it's like the Knicks ain't going to be able to catch that 3rd spot because the win total, unless Brooklyn or, I mean, Philly lost 2 in a row too now. It's like Joel Embiid, when he be doing all that to the crowd, like, yeah, you came back, had a couple of good games, but that MVP race and you jockeying for position, like, yeah, that's in the bag. No. Like the Geico and Mutombo, no. It's not in the bag. It's not a guarantee because when you out, Philly is still winning. They had a winning record when you was out. Y'all got good pieces over there. And I said Philly, top 2 teams in the East, Brooklyn and Philly. And I had Philly. Y'all know, y'all seen the other videos. I had Philly until Brooklyn loaded up. You know what I mean? Now I got Brooklyn. Y'all lose 2 in a row? He had 38. He had 38. Dropped 38 on him. Even though Tobias Harris is out, but it's like Simmons is out, you're still supposed to win. You the MVP. You the most dominant big man in the game. You still supposed to win, especially when you drop 38. So we got to look with the side eye. You know what I mean? LeBron is out. Ben out. You know what I mean? Donovan Mitchell is out. Only person that's really sticking around right now as far as the MVP race is the Joker. He holding it down. You know what I mean? He holding it down. So the MVP race is going to be interesting. I mean, a lot of times it's the writers and ESPN people or sports people, they get their votes. If it was me, I mean, it's kind of hard because it's like I said, the players is in and out. But overall, I'll probably, Dame, they losing. I mean, all the MVP candidates is kind of like losing right now, or they not playing. The only one that is playing is Joker, but and Dame, and they Melo had a good game. I thought he hit the winning shot, but he didn't. You know what I mean? Clippers is balling. You know what I mean? The West is tough, like I told you on the other video. So I don't know who's going to get the MVP race. I mean, I don't know who's going to get the MVP trophy at the end of the year. If Donovan could come back and they hold on to the number 1 seed in the whole NBA, then you got to give it to me. You got to give it to Donovan. You know what I mean? Donovan Mitchell, that is Spider, a.k.a. the Spider. Joel Embiid, too many games. We'll see. But right now, the Knicks is the best team in the NBA, record-wise and win streak-wise. It is what it is. I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. New York New York is in the house. Let's get back to Brooklyn though. Because first it was like Durant went down, he had the thigh contusion. Harden come back, then go out. Did he come back too soon? And how long is he going to be out now? Because now they're saying he's out indefinitely. Like indubitably, like he's out indefinitely. Can they stay afloat? Or will they drop to the 3rd seed? You know what I mean? And then Milwaukee go up. It's going to be real interesting. You know what I mean? Trae Young, like I said, got hurt in the game against the Knicks. They was number 4. Now they at number 5 or number 6 or whatever. How long he going to be out with a rolled ankle? And Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? Westbrook swish. Another triple-double. And another one. And another one. And another one. Like, he gonna finish the season averaging triple doubles. That's a fact. Like I don't see him not doing it. I know in his brain is like, if nothing else, if we trash, we trash. But I'm gonna average this triple double. You're not gonna take that away from me. Bradley Beal, Steph. They say he cooled off. He had 18, 7, and 8. That's a cool off game for him. You know what I mean? Like he was averaging 40, so he dropped off 22 points. He still had 18, 7, and 8, or 8 and 7, balling. Like, you know what I mean? The Warriors, now even though they was kind of like, you know what I mean, it was giving us something to entertain us for a little minute in the midst of all of the fuckery that's going on in the world right now. That's why, the Purge Masters on tonight because the Knicks is 8-0 in their last 8 games. But also because of the other stuff going on too. But you couldn't have told me a week ago or, 10 days ago, Knicks are going to go 8 in a row. I probably would have lost everything betting. I told y'all, I root for the Knicks. I don't bet with the Knicks. And if you've been betting with the Yankees, side note, after the fast is over, we'll be back with them chicken dinners. Yankees looking like hot trash. Hot trash. Yankees looking like trash. Yeah. Brian Cash or whatever his name, looking like trash. Don't panic. Yeah, don't panic, but you losing a lot. I know what it's like to lose, and I know people taking y'all straight up bets. Sheesh, getting cleaned in Vegas. Vegas on that bat line taking that New York money for real. But then on the flip side, the people that's betting against New York, you losing your shirt. And by the way, you can get this shirt at famousaaa.com. That's my boy. Support, you know what I mean? Black on black. But you're black. Yeah, those hats that I be sporting sometimes. The KYRIE Bartell, even though this Michael Jordan hat, but the KYRIE Bartell hats and the famous AAA, yes, this is one of my gym shirts. You know what I mean? You could go to famous AAA, the letter A, AAA.com. You know what I mean? Go support my boy. He doing big things over there. You know what I mean? And I like I told y'all, over here, we support black. You know what I mean? We support small business. We support young men and brothers that's out there trying to get it out the mud, you know what I mean, in a good way, you know what I mean, as you should. But what y'all think of this streak? Like, when is it going to end? Is it going to end against the Raptors, or they going to lose to Chris Paul and them and Devin Booker? And I'm not sure where the game is at, you know what I mean? I think it's in New York. If it's in New York, I like the Knicks to win 10 in a row, 11 in a row. That's 11 in a row? Woo, baby. That's crazy, because they play Chicago after they play Phoenix, and Chicago is looking bad without Zach LaVine. I know they got the Vucevic or whatever his name is from Orlando, and I thought he would be a good piece, and he is a good piece. But obviously, if you're missing your best player, Zach LaVine, you know what I mean, downhill. So they ain't got a chance to make the playoffs. But MVP race, who y'all got? You know what I mean, who the beast of the East right now? Is it Philly? Is it Brooklyn? Brooklyn looking shaky. Is it Milwaukee? They looking shaky since Giannis came back. Knicks number 4? Shit. Who would have thunk it? Miami trying to be on the rise. Boston, you know what I mean? And then when you go out in the West, you still got Utah sitting at the top. Phoenix, Clippers. Clippers is balling, even though Paul George and Kawhi Leonard didn't play against Portland when Carmelo Anthony, a former New Yorker, had a great game. At least he thought he had that game-winning shot until it wasn't. You know what I mean? Spiders out. The West is tough. Dallas looking, you know what I mean? We don't know if they could do it or not. And Portland, again, Dame time. I rock with Dame. Not really looking like MVP-ish in these last couple of games. And that's going to stain him. You know what I mean? We waiting for the playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk to me about playoffs. I just hope that we can win a game and another game. And I'm rooting for the Knicks. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, we rooting for the Knicks. They got that Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley type vibe. I ain't gonna lie. They gritty. That's why I'm rocking with them. That's why I think they winning. You know what I mean? Tom Thibodeau obviously is a defensive coach. And to have Derrick Rose, even though he's not what he used to be, he know the system, he know him. He's a former MVP of this league, still could probably show off a little bit, but they got a lot of good young players. Quickly is looking like, not MVP, Rookie of the Year, even though I would give it to Edwards out there in Minnesota. He definitely in my opinion, keep saying MVP. He definitely looked like he going to get that Rookie of the Year unless something happens. But quickly could get an honorable mention. He balling right now. You know what I mean? He balling. Obviously, LaMelo, he supposed to be coming back. I don't even know if he came back or not, but I guess he's close to being back. And so is Anthony Davis. The Lakers going to need him. They got a tough stretch coming up. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Who y'all excited to see? Is Embiid looked at with the side eye because they're not winning without Ben Simmons, but when he's out, the team is still afloat, even though Tobias Harris is out. And I like the two of them more on the Clippers. Terrence Mann, I like his game a lot. Fierce. He looked like he got that dog. So that was a great pickup by them. And also Maxey from Philly. I like those two young boys. They definitely like. I know we behind some good players and we ain't going to get that much time, but the time that we do get, we going to show and prove that, oh, yeah, they should have never let me in. Yeah, that's the attitude they got. So I always rocks with them. You know what I mean? I want to see, like I said, I want to see the Knicks go against Brooklyn only because, you know what I mean, New York, it'll definitely be New York, big city of dreams. I would like to see Philly as well because of the rivalry, and they're not scared. The Knicks ain't scared of nobody. They're probably going to get smacked in the playoffs, talking all this playoffs till it come time for the playoffs. And then you get psh, psh, psh. And I hope that don't happen because that'd be a travesty. You know what I mean? We want to see the Knicks ball out. Even in losses, they're gonna bring that fight. You know what I mean? Who y'all want to see? You know what I mean? Again, who y'all got in the finals because it keeps changing. With all these injuries and all that, could Brooklyn stay afloat with just Kyrie Irving? I don't know. You see, they lost. I don't know. He's great. He's a great player. He's a champion. But he never was on no winning teams with just him. And even when he was on Boston, they got further without him. You know what I mean? So that's the only really knock on it. I know he's happy to be with the players he's playing with now. Blake Griffin, 9 points. Quiet little game, Shamet, 1 for 17. 3 for 17. Bad shooting night. And he just dropped 30. No consistency, you know what I mean? Like, they need Harden, they need Durant. Without them two, it's all the way quiet for New York. Brooklyn, that is. With one of them healthy, with 2 of them healthy, got a chance to probably get to the conference finals, maybe even the finals. Not going to win the finals. You need all 3 to win the finals, you know what I mean? Depending on who come out in the West. And it's looking like it's going to be Utah, Clippers, could even, you know why I'm going to discount Phoenix, even though they balling right now? It's hard to do it in, a quick turnaround with, even though they just got Chris Paul, it's a quick turnaround. I don't see it. Normally in the NBA, you got to pay your dues. And if you of the mindset of things is, written and scripted and Vegas is on the bat line, they probably definitely ain't going to make the finals. You know what I'm saying? It won't be good theater. You know what I mean? I'd rather see the Clippers, plus they got the talent. But Kawhi, in and out, load management, Paul George, you know what I mean? Like, it's rough in them West Coast streets. Let me know who y'all rooting for, who your team, who you want me to cover more, who I'm talk about. When it comes to sports, besides the New York teams, I have favorite players or, teams and stuff that I rock with, especially that I put the chicken dinners on. But over there, I'm not biased or none of that. I rocks with a lot of the players individually and then teams because I'm not really, vested like that. I really go where the bread is at. You know what I mean? Where the bread at? Like hop up out the bed with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you already know. Hit the subscribe button. It's your boy POPAVIST TV. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling. Back up in here, one more again with another NBA talk show. Yeah, kid.